Hi, many people have started an SIP in the lockdown and now their SIP is giving the negative returns because the market has came down. So there is a question in the mind of investors whether we should continue our SIP or we should stop or we have to change the mutual fund scheme. So just watch the video till end and you will get the answer. I have considered an SIP in Nippon Growth Fund for 20 years. I have considered the monthly SIP amount as 10,000 rupees. The total amount which you will invest in 240 months is 24 lakh and the units that are collected will be 28,715. The fund value as on 2019 is 2 crore 97 lakhs, which is approximately giving you 21.45% return. But hold on, if at all this SIP is giving so much amount of return, we will just have to check how it has done in bull phase and bear phase. So let us consider the 20 years bull phase and bear phase in SIP. For these 20 years, the bear phase would, was for 86 months and bull phase was for 154 months. So total months will be 240 months. The SIP invested in the bear phase will be the 8,60,000 means the invested amount for 86 months would be 8,60,000 and in bull phase the amount invested would be 50,40,000. So in this way you have totally invested 24 lakh rupees. Now let us see how much would be the units accumulated in the bear phase. In the bear phase, you have accumulated 17,321 units. And in a bull phase, you have accumulated 11,393 units. And the total units what you have accumulated would be 28,714. Now, in the bear phase, you have accumulated more units because the mutual fund rates would be falling in the bear phase. And for that reason, you are collecting more units in bear phase. Now, the most interesting part is the average per unit cost of that particular in the bear phase. Now, let us see per unit cost in the bear phase. It comes out only 50 rupees. How this 50 rupees came? We divide 8,60,000, which is your invested amount, divided by total number of units collected, which is 17,321, and that gives me the average cost of or per unit cost of the SIP or per unit cost in the bear phase. Now in the bull phase, this per unit cost would be 135 rupees. In the bull phase, you have collected 11,393 rupees. Sorry, 11,393 units because the units are less than the bear phase because in the bull phase the mutual fund prices would be increasing and for that reason the units collected will be less and the average cost per unit will also be more. Here the average cost 135 came by dividing 15 lakh 40,000 which is your investment amount divided by total units collected which is 11,393. So in this way the per unit cost of the total all collected units would be 84. But just hold on, this 84 value per unit cost came because you have collected the units in the bear phase which are costing you only 50 rupees. So from this particular example we now came to a conclusion that in the bear phase, when the your SIP is giving you the negative returns, you are actually reducing the per unit cost. Though the SIP is giving you the negative returns, in the long run, when the market goes up, these collected units will give you more returns, or it will reduce your per unit cost and hence give the more returns. So, my dear friends, the units which are collected in bear phase, where your SIP might be giving you the negative returns, is the best time for SIP investors. So bad time means when the SIP is giving you the negative return is the best time for the SIP investors to accumulate more units at low cost. So my dear friends, if your SIP is giving you the negative returns, we would suggest you that you continue your SIP so that when the market goes up and whenever you need the money, that at that time you will get good returns because of these units which are collected in the bear phase. We would also suggest you to accumulate or to do the additional purchase when the market falls so that this the units which you will collect will be accumulated at a lower price. I hope this video was helpful for you in understanding how in the short term, if your SIP is giving you the negative return, it will help you in the long run to give more returns as the units collected would be at a lower cost, and hence your SIP will give you good returns in the long run. So by this video, I'm trying to tell you that you continue your SIP, and if you it is possible for you to do additional purchase, you do additional purchase also in the existing SIP so that it will give you good returns in future. If you feel this video is very good, kindly request you to kindly subscribe our channel, share our video, and hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you very much.